If the audio is too loud on the live stream, please leave a comment. Thank you.
Okay, hello. Hi. Louder. Hello, everyone. I think I'm going to kill the stream with being loud, but welcome to CompSoc's annual general meeting. I'm going to be quick before, and then we're quickly going to get to the candidates because that's what we're all here for today. But thank you all for coming. First things first, I guess some quick logistics because there's some people in the room. If there's a fire alarm, it is not a drill, it is an actual alarm, so please leave through either the main entrance or there's also a fire exit here. The bathrooms are for women, straight, and then to the right. For men, you follow this wall outside on the left. The doors are gonna stay open, but throughout the event, please try not to speak or keep the volume low because it's really easy to hear everyone's conversations and then hard to hear the candidates. But there will be a pizza break, the time to chat, the time to have some drinks, and the time to eat. So that's, I guess, the best time to chat. Right. First, I'd like to thank this year's team, the CompSoc committee, all that were elected in this room exactly 1 year ago, and also all of the special interest group leaders and organizers of Info and Hack the Burr that helped put CompSoc together. It's a pretty big team that helps organize this. And even if you don't run today or don't get elected today, there's plenty of ways to get involved through special interest groups, through big events. Yeah, just come up to me or any committee members to let me know that you're interested and there might be a role for you. Speaking of, if you still want to run, but you haven't submitted a manifesto, any moment you decide you want to run for any position, go speak to Godfrey. He's seated right here on the right side. Say you want to run, say what position, and he'll give a speech. That's it. Yeah, okay. Right, I want to go over some big events that we organized this year. First of all, academic families. First time we ever did that. Thank you to everyone who signed up to be a parent. I think we'll do it again next year, but with feedback and bigger improvements. It was pretty funny because this was the first time that the uni, well, as Fergus mentioned, bought us alcohol and there were like 200 cans of Tennets remaining that you... 100 ended up in my flat. Yeah. Another big thing was the AI Expo that was organized by Edinburgh AI this year. Big event, huge prizes. And lastly, of course, Hack the Burr was bigger than, better than ever this year. So yeah, hopefully, I hope to see all of these events again and more refined than we did them last year. Oh, and lastly, I would like to ask Elisa, our treasurer, to explain our finances this year.
Real talk, guys. Look at how much money CompSoc is managing. Like, we're the largest tech society in all of Scotland. I know it looks like a lot of money, especially if you're coming from like someone who's looking at their money from an individual perspective. But CompSoc manages a lot. Like, this is your time to realize how much we manage. We manage Info, Hack the Burg. We've got academic families running now. So many other projects. Edinburgh AI Expo. I think this is the time to look at how much we have actually done this year and how well we are set up for the next year. I think we actually need a round of applause for the committee for having done such a great job at all the events that we have organized and all of the plans we have laid down for the future. And I hope that the next committee is going to be able to make the most of it to get CompSoc even further. There's so much to say.
Thank you, Elisa. Right. Before the election, there's going to be one more vote. It's a constitutional amendment. We elected a junior treasurer at the beginning of the year, but to make it a permanent role, we want to add it to the manifesto. Yeah, I can see Cameron just cheering, Mr. Current junior treasurer. So yeah, this will be included in a vote. Just vote yes, unless you really want to argue against the fine print. I guess see me during the break, and I'm happy to have a legal battle. Right, so on to the big event, the election. Here's the rough program for today, so I think we're slightly running late already, but in any case, we're going to split the election into two parts. We'll have the President, VP, Secretary, Treasurer, Graphic Designer, Tech Sec, and Social Sec candidates go first, followed by a pizza break. Then we'll come back for the second round of speeches. Voting will open for 30 minutes, then we'll close. I'll announce the results, and we can all go home and eat the remaining pizza and drink the remaining drinks and celebrate. So, any questions about just the overview of the society that we had to deliver because the USA asked us to before we begin? No, fantastic. Okay, so on to the first role, president. I'd like to invite the first presidential candidate, Kacper. Right, before we begin, one final thing I wanted to mention. Executive roles, that is president, secretary, and treasurer, get 2 minutes speech time. All other roles have 1 minute. If you run out of time, I'll just begin clapping, and that's it. We move on to the next candidate. Right, off you go.
Hi, everyone. If you don't know me already, shocker. I'm Kacper. I'm the first-year rep. I hope all the first-years here know me. If you don't, then I've not done my job well enough, and yeah, you guys can fight me for it. Tough luck. I'll just keep it simple. I'll keep it straight. I've had a great year as first-year rep. I've worked very closely with the committee in delivering good events for CompSoc. I've worked with our industry partners. I've worked with the School of Informatics, and most importantly, the committee itself. Again, just to deliver those great events, I've been exposed to the sort of inner runnings and the procedures that CompSoc goes through to literally do anything. And I think I'm pretty experienced in them by now. So to put it bluntly, to cut the shit, why should you vote for me? I'm running for president just to sort of keep a steady hand on the ship that is CompSoc. I'm hoping that next year we'd be able to get more funding and do that by securing more sponsorships if possible. I know that's a big ask, and that's why I want to say I'd be working tirelessly around the clock to do that. I want to make our flagship events even better than ever, which is already very hard because for the Hack the Brand Infoball organizers in this room, those were very good events this year, and Infoball is looking to be great. But if possible, with that extra funding and just with more planning next year, if we can make them even better, that'd be a dream come true for me and for the rest of CompSoc. And I guess finally, just I want to work closely with the new committee in delivering fun and diverse events every week. Board games nights, pop socials, literally anything. I appreciate not everyone's into pop socials, that's why I said board games nights, but also other things. I know, go for a mini golf, go for a quiz or things like that. And yeah, that's about it. That's really all of my speech. I can promise you more free pizza STMUs, and that's about it. So, thank you.
Thank you. Next, thank you very much, Kacper. Yes. Next, I would like to invite Kian.
Who is absent?
Who is absent? Perfect. Very in line with this manifesto. Yeah. Now, before I invite, yeah. All right. Yes, I will read the manifesto because in absence.
You want the manifesto?
I don't think I'll be able to display it, but
You can probably pull it up if you really want to. Do you want? Should we?
yeah, pull it up. I think that's part of the. Beautiful.
How do we full screen this?
Don't just.
It's right here.
Okay, so Kian for Prez. My brilliant ideas. Virtual leadership. I won't be present, so I'll lead through AI-generated holograms. My speeches will come from ChatGPT clones, nonsensical but consistent. Debugging karaoke nights. Sing your favorite error messages to pop songs. Bonus points for turning a kernel panic into a power ballet. Robot duck mascot. Meet Quackintosh, a robot duck that quacks in binary, dispenses snacks during meetings. Ridiculous hackathon prizes. Win broken keyboards, expired pizza coupons, or a signed photo of me taken remotely. Turn off and on again festival. Celebrate, and I can continue. This is entirely ChatGPT generated. I mean, we wrote this yesterday.
Can we take it down?
Yeah, I think we can take it down now.
Yeah, we should take it down.
Great. Give it up for Kian, yeah. Anyone else want to run for president? I will also be an absent president. Right, so I guess before we continue on to the next, we'll do a Q&A. So, is this actually, can people join?
Yeah, scan the QR code.
Right, if you want to submit questions for Casper or any candidates. Casper, could you please come up for a Q&A? You can't see the questions.
Is this just, wait, okay.
I can't even see the questions. How do I check the questions?
I don't know how this works exactly. Please wait.
Here?
Results search.
Vincent, I'm running for fourth year rep now.
Oh, here's it.
Okay, Casper. First question. Can you put cat ears on and meow for us?
I'm just scanning the room to see if anyone's very important in here, but I don't think that's the case.
Vincent's here.
Okay, well, I suppose so. Take off the hat.
I've never seen you without a hat.
My hair's miserable,
It
no.
doesn't matter, you got the cat ears.
Okay, fair enough.
Take off the hat. Hey!
Oh, abysmal, right. Wait, so I'm meant to meow? Okay, wait, is this on? Right. Oh, God. Meow. Done for. Here we go. Wait, no, wait. Or next question, sorry.
Great, so next question. And this is actually a serious one. Why is this blinking?
I don't know. It works.
Anyway, next question, and actually a serious one. What is the biggest threat to CompSoc, and how will you mitigate that?
So,
Repeat the question.
okay, so the question was, what is the biggest threat to CompSoc, and how will I mitigate it? My joke answer is Vincent, and my mitigation is he's gonna be gone in a bit. My actual answer is, I'm not the treasurer, I'm not the junior treasurer, so I may be completely talking out of my arse here, but I think that CompSoc's funding, I don't think it's under threat, but we definitely need more of it, especially if we want to run bigger and better events next year. And how will I mitigate that? I said it in my speech. I'm going to try my best to secure more sponsorships. We have so many industry connections in CompSoc, we might as well use them.
Okay. Third and final question. Do you think you can provide the professional demeanor to work with industry partners and help CompSoc grow?
Not to boast, but yes. I will not wear the cat ears during meetings with sponsors, I promise you that. But I did talk to Rockstar Games with the Game DevSig president, Hyun-Soo Lee, and we managed to get them in for a talk, which will be happening sometime soon in this semester, so keep your eyes open for that. But yeah, short answer, yes, I think I have the professional demeanor to do all that.
Thank you very much, Casper. Okay, on to... Yes.
Can you expand more on this beer budget for fourth year rep?
We can talk about the behind closed doors.
No, in front of that. Give me an estimate.
Like yearly, monthly?
Monthly.
Monthly? How much do you drink per month?
Mike?
No, you don't want to know.
Um,
We can talk about this privately.
yeah, whatever your soul desires, Vincent, I will, you know.
Out of questions. Moving on. Thank you, Casper. Okay, on to Vice President. I'd first like to invite Archie Spiller. Yeah, Archie, you have a minute.
Hey everybody, I'm Archie. God, that's blinding. I'm applying to be Vice President, as you can see. VP, you are the first point of contact for all of the SIGs, and as a member of the Committee on SIGINT, I feel like I am perfectly qualified to do this. I know how CompSoc's involvement and support can massively increase the quality of the events that we can deliver, and I hope that as VP I can help push that more. The SIGs are the greatest part of CompSoc and they need to be celebrated and helped. As VP also, I would help organise and run the SCMUs, and I would take more active steps to get feedback on SCMUs to help improve them and improve the engagement with them. So, thank you.
Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Anna Petroshenko, or Petroshenko.
Thank you. Hi everybody, my name is Anna. I'm a first year computer science and physics student and I'm running for vice president. My goal as a vice president is really bring STMUs to a whole new level. I want to do that because I know how powerful it is for the right insights and knowledge to be given from the right people. I have given a lot of talks and interviews on different events with major people, including professors from Oxford, also different politicians like Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. I've also worked with and shared the stage with incredible CEOs from major tech companies, including Vodafone and BBC. And as you can tell, inspiring and knowledgeable talks is my thing. I really know how to make them great, and that's why I really want to make STMUs more often and also bring in some really incredible people I got a chance to work with. I want to make CompSoc more inclusive and bring in all those incredible... Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Next, I would like to invite Param Mansukhani.
Hello world, I'm Param, and you've probably seen my name in quite a few coding languages, but let me tell you why I'm here today. So CompSoc isn't just a society, we are a community of innovative thinkers, we are problem solvers, we are future tech leaders. But to put it simply, we need a vice president who not only understands their potential and role, but it has the drive to elevate it, and that's where I come in. So now you're probably thinking, why am I the best fit for this role? Well, I'm here to emphasize that we in our community, which I have been saying quite a lot, by the way, but so I'm here to make sure that every voice thrives and every idea is valued. So whether it's through cutting-edge workshops, inspiring guest speakers, or ensuring that our SIGs get the support that they deserve, my goal in CompSoc is to make it as insightful, impactful, and great as possible. So vote for me, and together we'll redefine what's possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now I'll leave some time to breathe and submit some questions for the candidates if you'd like. If you want to run also for vice president, raise your hand now. Okay. You should also be able to see and upvote the questions you like.
Why is it not running?
Could all the candidates for VP actually please come up now? We'll ask you questions one by one. And by the way, you can direct the question to all the candidates, or just one candidate, or two. Just stop clicking around, please. Okay, so first question for all candidates. What will you do to support SIGs next year, special interest groups? Whoever wants to answer first.
I've got well, mainly I really want to invite some incredible speakers and like organize more interactive workshops. There's already are quite a lot of workshops with guests, but I want to make more. That's my goal. I want to invite people from those specific areas to specific SIGs, not just the ones that we'll be organizing for STMUs, but just specifically for different SIGs. I feel like it would encourage more people to come when they see all those amazing people who've worked with this kind of industry already. And yeah, I think it will be useful and definitely boost engagement.
Yeah, so, well, first things to make SIGs more inclusive and just better, I'd probably invite, different speakers from different sort of backgrounds, getting different perspectives in order, so that we can fuel ingenuity, so that we can build different things that we never thought possible, so we can discover unprecedented discoveries, so we can actually make things possible. And yeah, just make the whole community inclusive, and yeah, just get different sort of backgrounds there to expand our thinking and expand our knowledge. So yeah, that's what I sort of pledged to do.
For me, I would see what the SIGs want to do. I would look, for instance, see that TypeSig or SIGIN want to host a conference, and I would help support them, giving them the expertise that the committee of CompSoc has already to help assist them and elevate their events and ideas, help build using our connections that we already have to get them better connections to allow them to run their own better events.
Thank you. Next question, now in 10 seconds or less. What do you think is the most important, valuable quality that you will bring to CompSoc? Who wants to go next? Or first?
So, quality of CompSoc.
What quality would you like to bring to CompSoc?
Well, obviously it's going to be my charming enthusiasm, so yeah.
My engagement with the SIGs and the fact I'm a member of SIGs to try help bring them and elevate them to new heights.
For me, it's definitely inspiration. I feel like sharing the stories of different people and also bringing in CS alumnis would be incredibly useful, and it's nice to see what people have gone through. It will be definitely useful, and inspiration is very important for productive work.
Okay, so there's one question that I think is for a very specific candidate. What is the event with Hillary Clinton?
You can actually find it online. There is a YouTube, there was a live stream. It was translated on BBC channel, and it was organized in Swansea, but all the amazing students from all over UK came over to see Clinton's, me, and some CEOs of Vodafone. Yeah, it was an incredible opportunity, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Okay, we'll do one final question. Since we are a tech society, let's test your technical skills. First candidate to answer. What is the difference between isomorphism and homomorphism in a group theory?
I don't know, ask TypeSig.
Two different types of theory. I'm pretty sure there's different sort of ideas conveyed, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think we should just use the knowledge of the people who really know about this topic. I really have no idea what it is, but that's what we are here for, to really use all the knowledge of all the people, collaborate, and create. That's why I think we should ask someone who really knows. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think you should. I think this is a good question for the technical secretary. Technical secretary, would you like to? Great, thank you very much. Next, for treasurer, I would like to invite Cameron Russell.
Hello, chaps. How's it going? I have been since, I think, November, October last year, junior treasurer for CompSoc. So I've been managing reimbursements, and I've done a couple of events, mainly Hack the Bug, which was really, really fun. Really enjoyed spending a lot of time on getting that to be the best event it could be. I was able to run that at quite a big surplus, perhaps too big, but that's sort of an important lesson that I learned from doing the junior treasurer role. Big budgets like this have big variances, and so managing to try and not get into the red, but also try and use as much of the budget as possible is a really cool skill. In terms of being treasurer, I probably wouldn't try and change too much. I think it's currently working well, how the system is. I think if I would change anything, it is helping SIGs spend more of their budget, because currently there's no real plan for how SIGs, we give them their allowance and it's sort of, okay, sure. But sitting down with the SIG leaders at the beginning of the year, seeing, okay, how can we best use this budget to sort of highlight the SIG experience?
Thank you, Cameron. Exactly 1 minute, even though you had 2. I'm sure you're still used to your junior treasurer days where you had 1 minute to speak. Okay, next I would like to invite Yuri.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuri and I'm planning to be a treasurer. Now, I know what you're all thinking, treasurer, it's all about numbers, but here's the thing, money is what makes our events greater and offers amazing opportunities. And I'm here to make sure that every pound we spend offers amazing opportunity to all of us. So before I came to university, I was helping to create fundraising events at my school, managing the donations and ensuring that the funds were properly allocated. Now I'm a first-year computer science student and I'm taking financial courses like Principle of Economics and Financial Economics to build a strong financial management. Also, currently I am an assistant treasurer of the Ukrainian Society that helps me to create an actual experience. I am responsible to track the donations, manage the finances, and apply for grants. And with all that experience, what really matters is what I want to bring to the Computer Science Society. So first of all, I want every single member to know where the money are going. So I'm planning to introduce quarterly financial reports that simplify and visually represent where the money are going. And that's not it. I'm also planning, I want to hear from you where you want to spend our money. Nevertheless, I have an ambitious idea. You probably all know about cryptocurrencies. I'm pretty sure you have used them. And I think it will be a great idea to implement it as an opportunity to buy some tickets, merch, and other stuff using cryptocurrency.
Thank you. Stay here. Cameron, would you like to come up? Q&A? Okay. So quick question for both of you. Or not quick, but a really good question asked by the audience. So a bit of background. This academic year was the very first one where the School of Informatics gave us a grant, £20,000, to run all of our events, activities, or rather help run, because we also get a lot of external sponsorships. But I don't know if everyone knows, there's a bit of financial turmoil going on in the university. There's big budget cuts, and it is possible that we won't be able to get that grant next year, which means that we'll have to operate with a minus 20,000 budget that we're expecting. So, question for treasurers, what will you do in the event that we lose or we don't get the grant next year that we're expecting for the budget? What kind of budget cuts will you do, or how we can mitigate the pending financial crisis?
So building tolerances is a big part of what the treasurer's work is. So making sure that if the budget is suddenly cut, or if something suddenly costs a lot more money, everything does still work out and not too much has to be cut, and events can still go on best as possible. I would lobby hard to make sure that we try and keep as much of that as possible, but ultimately that isn't in our control. So what I would be working on is making sure that things aren't set up such that everything fails if we lose a certain amount of money, and we can continue doing what we love.
So what I think is probably to attract investors and other sponsors to get more money from them, and yeah.
Thank you. Next question. Are you pro or against gambling the budget?
As somebody who makes up his rent by doing arbitrage, I think this is an excellent idea. No, I'm kidding. I think I don't want to gamble with the money. It's very important the money is kept safe. I think something like QuantSig can have fun experimenting with different meme coins. And that you can, that should be relegated to QuantSig in my opinion. I think regular CompSoc should have a pretty secure, stable budget that isn't gambled. And also, if we get banned again, well, I have a problem that if I get banned from all the gambling sites, then I can't make up rent, so I need to convince a friend to give me their details. I don't want to have time to CompSoc.
As a treasurer, I'm not sure I'm allowed to gamble with the society money, but as I mentioned, I want to introduce cryptocurrencies, the part of the society. So obviously, I'm planning to increase the budget for QuantSig to allow them to do their job.
On the topic of cryptocurrency, God, there's just so many NFTs. Why is there an NFT link? Just don't chill your NFTs, guys. Assuming the price of cryptocurrency that you invested in crashes in price, what strategy you employ to mitigate the risks? Both candidates can answer this.
I mean, when I mentioned that I want to implement cryptocurrency, I meant mostly stable coins that are not really crashing, but I think we would select some less volatile coins to accept as a method of payment. But if it goes to zero, then we're done, I guess.
Right, so I think cryptocurrencies are a bit of a scam, to be honest. So we probably wouldn't leave much of our money in that. I think, so that's not really an applicable question to me. I think I return a question to you of how would we use them? Are we investing in them to try and gain money? Are we paying people in Bitcoin? What are we doing?
So basically, when I meant the cryptocurrencies, is mostly accepting payments in cryptocurrencies for merchants and just tickets for involves. And also there is a thing, we can accept cryptocurrency from our investors, because some of our investors can be overseas. They have a different currency, the difficulty of coming of the payment, and yeah.
Sorry, given that none of the people we pay would accept cryptocurrencies, what's the point in us having, because we're just going to have to transfer that to sterling then?
Nothing of the people.
I mean, like, if we're paying Civs for pizza, for example, then we're going to take Ethereum for pizza.
Yeah, I see.
What's the point?
What the point? I'm mainly when I'm telling about cryptocurrency that we can accept money from investors. You know, like lower fees.
Yeah, like we're then going to have to use that money.
Of course, we can transfer.
We're just transferring it.
Yeah. You're just transferring.
It's an extra middle step. Anyway.
Yeah.
We've got a small debate going on. It's nice. Okay, final question. Very brief, up to 10 seconds. This is to test your financial knowledge. First, is CompSoc currently a registered legal entity as a society? And second, can we reclaim tax if we, let's say, expend something?
Well, I'm currently not a member of kind of CompScience treasurer. I'm not a junior treasurer, so I'm not really know the information, but I guess we are working legally.
We have a charities bank account. We don't pay any tax though, so we can't get tax reimbursed because we're too small. But yeah.
Are you gonna say which one's right?
Yeah, okay, right answer. So according to USA, no society can actually be a legal entity. So even though we do have a charity account, we cannot be a charity.
Yeah, but functionally in terms of having the bank account, we have a charities bank account despite not being a charity.
Use the Constitution.
Use the Constitution.
We're not allowed to use their tax code. We're not allowed to use their tax code, so actually we do have to pay tax.
Oh, we can't use the tax code, so we do have to pay tax. So I guess the answer to both questions is we're not a legal entity and we cannot be, and we need to pay tax because we're not a charity.
I do hope that you have one.
Anyway, yeah, thank you very much, treasurer candidates. On to secretary. So, first secretary candidate, please welcome Alex Davies. Or probably butchered your name. You have 2 minutes.
Go. Thank you. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm just coming to the end of my first year doing computer science, and I got to say, CompSoc's been one of by far the best parts of that, from Hack the Bird to Snowball Fights, and of course, shout out to TARDIS. Yeah, it's been great, and I'm running for secretary because I want to keep that going next year. I want to keep making sure these opportunities are available for people. As secretary, I'd aim to keep a good level of transparency, clear communication. The role is secretary, not secretary. Thank you, I'm here for another next minute. Yeah, in terms of prior experience, I co-founded and helped run the D&D Society at my sixth form, which involved a lot of admin, had a lot of admin roles at my job last year, but I wrote more emails and lines of code at that point. In terms of any new plans, I'd want to open up suggestions for new merch ideas, and yeah, I'd definitely like to push for more kind of smaller socials like board games, pub nights. Definitely want to do more of those. So yeah, thanks, and hope you can consider me for secretary.
Thank you. Next, please welcome Manthan.
Hey everyone, my name's Manthan. You might remember me from last time. I was basically the guy who ran on the spot and became the sunglasses guy for a while. But this time I promise I'm a bit more prepared. Firstly, I want to thank the current committee for their excellent work this year. You guys have made CompSoc a brilliant time for me, organizing STMUs, hackathons, and so much more. Now on to why I'm running for secretary. And it's not for my missing CompSocs, which I was promised I would get, but I never got. It is because CompSoc's secretary is the backbone of the society. It handles all the administrative tasks. It does it ensures that the constitution's upheld. It ensures that all our amazing members know what we are doing, and it makes sure that all the events are organized to an excellent standard. As your secretary, I promise to uphold all these responsibilities to the same standard of excellence we have seen this year, whilst also including new initiatives to enhance communications so that everyone knows what we have to offer and everyone knows what we are doing at all times. Merchandise will be a key part of my role, and as a secretary, I vow to increase the availability and diversify our options. I also promise to boost CompSoc production so those who were promised it can get it. Finally, I want you guys to be more involved in the designs and idea stages so that you guys can represent CompSoc in the way you guys want. Finally, I promise to bring my energy, passion, humor, and experience to CompSoc. I've been involved in many societies as well as organized many events in high school and for charities I've worked for. I've helped organize dances, I've helped organize stands and events for charities. And helped organize fundraisers as well. Thank you.
Okay, you can stay on the floor and please come up, Alex. Right, Q&A. So once again, submit questions. We already have a lot. Perfect. Let's start with what's your typing speed in words per minute?
My peak typing speed is around 90 words / 100 words per minute, but it's been a while since I got to that. Usually around 70 to 80.
I think I'd like to say I hover around 80, 95, but that's helped by spell check at that point.
I think we should put it to a race during the break. But the next question, in terms, what? Oh, yeah, typing race and interviews, that's a good idea. Okay, but before that, you both mentioned merch, so what kind of merch ideas do you have? Name at least 2.
Okay. First of all, CompSocs, we need more of those people. Second of all, I would like some cool jackets, either bomber or honestly any kind on, but I would like a CompSoc jacket.
Gonna be honest, I'm sitting right here. Jackets sound fantastic, and I've definitely. I mean, personally, I'd like to see just a greater variety of T-shirts. I've also definitely had a request for some CompSoc beanies. So.
Okay, there's quite a lot of questions. I like these, but even I wouldn't be able to answer them. First, what's clause 2.5.4 in the Constitution?
I did start reading the Constitution, but I completely forgot. No,
I mean, I also don't know, and that's the cool thing is you can check.
The cool thing about I actually
It's on
looked at the
GitHub. It's great. Yeah.
Constitution, It's on GitHub.
Yes,
so
it's
that's
a
kinda
really good way of doing it. It's great.
Yeah, even I don't know. But there's also someone asking what's clause 1.7.
Ditto.
Great. Okay, moving on. Oh, someone asked a very important question. What about CompSoc trousers?
I feel like trousers are probably harder to style as CompSoc. I don't know, like, I mean, if people wanted it, if we did a vote and people wanted it, I mean, that would definitely be doable. I'm not really sure I see the vision there, though.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'll have you guys more involved in the ideas and design stages. So you guys send your ideas in, we will review them as a committee, and we will get back to you whether they are possible. And if they are, we will make them.
I called dibs on the first pair of CompSoc trousers. Final question, very suiting for secretary. What's your favorite LLM?
It is a point of pride that I have never used an LLM for anything.
No way.
Okay. ChatGPT, but I like Copilot just because it's downloaded on the laptop.
Which ChatGPT?
4.0.
Okay, thank you very much. Next up, graphic designer. So, first graphic designer candidate I would like to invite is Hanso Lee. Not here. Did she submit a manifesto? She did submit a manifesto, so I will read it out. 1 second. I don't think she did. There's way too many tabs here. Okay, for the sake of time, we're first going to go with the second candidate because they're here, and then I'm going to show you Hanso Lee's manifesto and read it out loud. So, Kay, please come up.
Hi guys. Okay. Yeah. Should I start? How do you change the slides? And yeah. So hi guys, I'm Kay. If you know me, you probably know me from my website. But yeah. So I'm running for the graphic designer role, and I don't have a speech prepared, so I'll just walk you through some of my work that I did. So, I mean, I designed a lot of stuff for the Hack the Book, website designs, merge, some more work that I did in my gap. I took a 2-year gap year before coming to uni, worked with a lot of startups, YC startups. NFTs are how I'm paying my tuition fees right now, also work part-time. Just a few more designs, something that I'm working on right now. And some merch that I had previously designed for myself and I don't usually sell it, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And just some of my work, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you. One second. All right. Manifesto. So, hello. After a few months of being the president of Game DevSig, I wish to further contribute to CompSoc's community by running for the role of graphic designer. As president of a special interest group, I have learned to communicate with my peers, shaping our thoughts and ideas into a desired product. Furthermore, as a game developer, I have grown my skills as a programmer and graphical artist. I believe that my experience in developing interfaces, designs, and animation for games could be used in the role of a graphic designer. Furthermore, I also consider this as a great opportunity for me to grow my artistic skills in other fields outside of game development. My plans as graphic designer of CompSoc would be to design more diverse logos and characters to advertise our SIGs and events on top of keeping up with the current responsibilities of a graphic designer. Thank you for reading and consideration. Hansel Lee. Final check. Is she not here? Okay, if not, then Q&A. I don't know how Hansel Lee will answer, but maybe through Discord if she's there. Paul, go back to the slides so you can submit Q&A questions. Oh, these are all my tabs. Okay, first question. What are your thoughts on using AI as part of the creation process?
I don't know. I just don't find it as good enough. I mean, it's for me, nah. I mean, in terms of design, I'd rather not. Like, I'm not fully against it, but yeah, I just don't like using it. I just like doing things by my hand just because for the fun of it. I mean, yeah, I can probably create a lot of what I do, but I mean, I'm just doing it to enjoy just the process of building it, so yeah.
I actually don't know which of these questions are now for the secretary and which are for treasurer and which are for graphic designer, so it'll be funny if I start asking you about clauses in the Constitution, but what's your favorite color?
Favorite color? Probably turquoise blue. That's it.
If you had to redesign the hoodies, how would you design them?
I don't know, just something more than just slapping the logo. I feel like merch could be much more than that. So yeah, I don't have the idea of what the different hoodie could look like, but I love to explore it.
And final question, this is specifically for you.
Yeah.
What YC startups did you work with? And did you help connect them with CompSoc?
I worked with them like a year and a half ago. I was more so kind of like a contract guy, not as like a team member. But yeah, I was a startup called Gradia Health. I don't know if they're even up yet, but not been in touch with them for a long time. But yeah, I'd love to connect with some people. I still work with a lot of startups, so yeah.
Thank you. So, final role before we go out for a break. Wait, no, not final role. Oh. Technical secretary. So, please, I would like to welcome the first candidate for technical secretary, Carl.
It's like pull out my main screen. Well, yeah, even used to see my life. Yeah, that's Sorry, what? Hello? Sorry.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl. I'm second year AI and computer science. So I have a small demo. Just a quick note. It was tested on an iPhone 11. I didn't actually realize that the notch on the iPhone 16 had it doesn't apparently appear the same way. But I'm running for TechSec. Basically, I was talking to a few people and realized a lot of people were alienated by the Discord, and quite a lot of computer science students didn't feel like they were part of the CompSoc community. So basically, I wanted to make a mobile app. That way, they felt more integrated. A lot more stuff could be on this as well. Like for the academic families, which is a new thing, could be on this as well. Then a few things about me. That's me. I'm the incoming technical director of Human Ed in the RL team. I'm the current ACS communications officer. I'm also a big fan of Man United. And I've been working on mobile development for a year now using Java, and I'm currently learning Kotlin with Android Studio. And I just got a Mac quite recently, so I'm going to be learning Swift over the holiday.
Thank you. Next up. Next up, I would like to invite Wenking Chang.
Oh, hello. I'm Wenkin Chen, Damien Chen. I'm running for technical secretary. And people think like tech side maybe like emphasize.
Not a tech person, but next I'd like to invite Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. So I'm a current first year here studying computer science and maths, obviously. I'm also a current committee member on both SIGINT and in TARDIS. As TechSec, I'm not bringing you any lofty promises. I'm not going to promise you an app. I'm not going to promise you the best new AI model. But what I am going to promise you is experience managing kind of the technology for similar organizations. I promise that I'm going to be someone who's working with SIGs, who's maintaining our current systems, and is doing so as cost-effective as possible. I also want to be as responsible as possible. I don't want to have more domains get lapsed or situations where our websites might go down or we're paying thousands of dollars for no reason. To put it simple, I believe in keeping human problems human and solving technology problems with technology. And I believe it's this attitude and experience that makes me suitable for TechSec. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else for TechSec? Did I hear a me? Okay, then TechSec candidates, please come up for Q&A. Okay, so first question. This is a question from a previous technical secretary. So many of you have stated experience with reliable systems. How much experience do you have with unreliable systems like CompSocs?
I would say I have a lot. So I'm obviously a current sysadmin on TARDIS. I also do home lab kind of as my biggest hobby. And I also worked in a corporate environment for around about 2 years. So I would say I have a lot of experience kind of with servers going down, working in a lot of kind of hectic environments where things have not been maintained properly, where sometimes things aren't the best, right? But I also understand that we have put a lot of work into maintaining or to making and maintaining our current systems. And I really want to prioritize kind of not undoing all the work we've done, right? I want to continue to build on all the things we already have. And I would really like to kind of keep things as reasonable as possible. And again, I think that's the biggest thing here, right? Is yes, some of our systems are shaky, but moving forward, the answer is not rebuilding everything from the ground up. It's taking those, making sure we have things like alerting systems, making sure we have kind of the technical basis, and then kind of keep building from there.
Well, before coming to uni, so I'm from Zimbabwe, and probably you know that it's quite an unstable country. So I worked for a company called WebDev during my gap year, and obviously it being Zimbabwe had quite a lot of instability, outdated servers, outdated software, no power at some point. So I was doing quite a lot of things, literally with like candlelight coding until my laptop died. So I'm used to like working with really, really unreliable systems. I mean, Zimbabwe is quite an unreliable place, all in all. So yeah, just that's my experience with unreliable systems.
Yes, and yeah, and I also have made some servers and something, but yeah, server breaking down of unreliable system is like quite common, and we have two ways to solve it, like which is prevention and the solution. And of course, with prevention is better than solution because like before actually execute the service, like we can just make some prevention by maybe discuss with other technical expertise people to like improve it, then execute it. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. We'll make this a quick round. I'll give you 10 seconds each. What are the advantages and disadvantages of using shared memory over global memory in CUDA programming?
Okay, so this is a big question that I'm imagining was asked by Archie. It's different.
Okay. I guess global memory, if something breaks, well, that's all for it. And shared memory, well, you can basically partition everything. And, well, redundancy, I guess.
I completely agree with the previous ideas. So, yeah.
Okay, next question. Okay, let's make this a quick one too. I guess in 30 seconds. What experience do you have with the deployment and DevOps?
So I would say I have a good amount of experience. So again, I do home lab a lot, and I've also worked kind of with a lot of bigger systems. And a lot of that is working with CI/CD pipelines, kind of integrating with things to kind of streamline that as much as possible. I know currently we're working off of mostly GitHub pipelines, a lot of GitHub pages style stuff. So I would say I have a decent understanding of how to maintain our current systems and kind of how the CI/CD flow in general is supposed to work. Yeah.
Yeah, with web dev, we did a lot of stuff with Gunnercorn, so that's been my main experience. Using Flask Django with Gunnercorn. As well as during hackathon. So during Hack the Berg last year, I think I did work with Godfrey. Last year we deployed our thing on TARDIS. That was a good experience. And then just other shout out to TARDIS. And then just other hackathons. I've just been deploying stuff online. It's just mainly during hackathons at the moment.
You should use TARDIS more.
It's a good fast ever time ago. Okay, I've experienced those like pipe, CI pipe, and some DevOps, and definitely those are important for our roles. And also, like we as a year one student, like 3 of us, so year one students, so we can also learn by ourselves because we have a lot of time to contribute to it. So it's not to say like very important.
Okay, and final question for TechSacs. What would you put? What features? In a CompSoc app?
None. I think an app is very costly. Kind of doesn't make sense to make. But if I did have to make one, I would say probably just putting announcements on it or something. Again, I don't think this is a good idea. I think this is very costly. It's going to require a lot of resources. It's going to be a bitch to maintain.
On the resource part, I was going to actually try and make if I do become TechSec, is try and make a small dev team from whoever wants to like kind of volunteer. But the features I'll put on is probably the academic families, pop-up events. So instead of like relying on Instagram or like Discord, where you like kind of have to hope that people see it, it's just like it's better you just get an alert. I know you can get Discord alerts, but again, that's like the non-Discord side of like CS is like gonna miss out on that. So events, pop-up events. I'll try to integrate better informatics into the CompSoc app. We'll see how that works. We'll just try to start small. It's going to be a big project, obviously. It wouldn't be done in like a year. Probably take 1, 2 years, 3 years. But I'm in it from the wrong line as well.
Yes, I think we can integrate all the things in the CompSoc website, and also we would like to integrate something from even like the School of Informatics, or maybe informatics board is also a good thing. So you can import that. You can import something from there, so people can have access to information about that, because those are something that is lack of people to know it. And also in the process, like we might also ask like people ideas, like maybe work closely with year 1, 2, 3, 4 representatives to understand like what people need. Then we can add to the app that we have. Yeah.
Thank you very much, TaxTax. That's all. There's no manifestos. Anyone interested in running for social secretary? Great. In that case, pizza break. Next slide, please.
Yeah, pizza break, go. Pizza break.
Pizza break.
You have one guess at what that is. That is. You have one guess at the mystery QR code. No, you're not this guy. I feel like you could guess.
I'm really pissed off.
Rickroll.
Rickroll.
I saw the YouTube outline on it.
Yeah, as soon as they went YouTube, I was like, Rickroll.
That's why I had to tiny URL, because otherwise that YouTube everyone would have known. Are we muted, or are we still?
We're still live.
We're still live. Okay, mute this. Yeah, no.
Hello? Okay.
Oh, but I want to eat pizza. Where's it gone?
I want pizza too. Okay. I've been forced out of retirement and I'm back now interviewing. I flew all the way here just for this, just for the CompSoc AGM, because it is the event of the century. And we're gonna talk to some people to.
Can you change back to the slides? Can you press Windows P and click it send?
It is the event of the century. Well, the year, sorry. And I'm back, and we're going to talk to people as much as we can. Hello. And yeah, I flew right back. So first off, we're going to skip the queue and get pizza, because we're getting pizza.
Legacy committee.
We're
Legacy committee is admin.
Yeah. Oh, it's civs.
Yeah.
So an upgrade is up again. And you're the first one! And you're the first one! Oh, look at that. So Archie is running for VP.
Yep.
So for those online, you've got a special sneak peek opportunity to shill yourself more. So tell me again, like very briefly, what is your like big things to be VP?
Well, importantly, SIGs are a massive part of CompSoc. I'm going to make sure they get as much support as possible. We also need SCMUs. We're going to get as much.
Come on, you can't buckle under pressure. As VP, you're going to have a lot of pressure.
I'm going to have active like feedback channels to get information back about what people think of the SCMUs, so that we can try and improve them and be more like active and like better for everybody.
Okay, thank you. I got none of that because you spoke too quickly. But
Give me the hat. Give me the hat.
fuck off. Right. Okay. So this is the Civs pizza. We've upgraded. I'm sure our Italian committee members are very happy about the Civs upgrade. Yeah, you're happy about the Civs upgrade? No, You were complaining about Papa John's the entire year.
This is better than.
It's better, so you are happy.
There's no salad option or whatever option.
We're CS students. We don't eat salad.
We can change that.
You can. There's a fucking basil leaf. Yeah, there's a basil leaf. You can have the basil leaf.
Get your ass working. We need to cut the pizzas.
We need to cut the pizzas, and that's why you get Papa John's because it comes convenient.
Are they not cut?
They're not cut. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Get a camera over here. Get a camera over here. Come on, come on. I'll take the camera, I guess. It's uncut. Look at this. Look at this. This is why you get Papa John's, people.
Vincent Ban.
What's up, Anastasia? I haven't seen you for so long. How are you doing?
Do you want to cut some pizzas?
I sure would love to.
Pick a strength you can.
Look how horrific this looks. Vegan pizza.
Don't shame people for their dietary choices.
No, I don't shame people. I just say had this. I've seen better vegan pizza.
Unironically, I think the actual margarita looks worse.
Yeah, go kill. Yeah, go kill. This is why I miss Anastasia. I miss this. I miss this dynamic. I miss.
Live in the big city in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
valley, and then you think you're the shit. Yeah.
You acted like I didn't act like this before I went. Right, hold the mic for me whilst I cut.
Do you want to walk us through the cutting process?
Right, so first off, you got to remove the basil leaves because that's disgusting.
Well, we have an actual pizza cutter.
Oh!
Is that actually? Oh, there is the god after all.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We have one. Where did the fuck did this come from? Okay, wait. Whilst we wait, I'm gonna cut this with a knife.
Right. Okay, we're going back over here.
The camera's all the way over there, but
I can just listen to your horrific voice.
Right.
While looking at your face.
I love you too, Anastasia. Right, so you're gonna listen to ASMR of me. Honestly, that's not bad. I thought I'd get because this is a butter knife. This is a butter knife. Wait, come over. Look, I'm using a butter knife for this. It is a butter knife.
No, the butter knives are like round, small ones.
No, it's if they don't have a point, and if they're like not jaggy at the end. Okay.
Vegan pizza.
Vegan, exactly. That's what I said.
I can only eat vegan pizzas because I'm allergic to cheese, but I will put Parma ham on top of it. I will prosciutto crudo on top of a vegan pizza. It's very disappointing.
This actually stinks. This pizza stinks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Heavy vegan food hater.
Okay, wait.
I'd rather than just not put cheese on it, honestly. Just raw tomato sauce on a pizza is better than having cheese.
So real. Hold on, I'm gonna steal some pizza before this. Hello, Agam. How have you been?
Oh, my hands are.
Eat that right now.
Okay.
Do that right now, and then you start.
I will interview people that are running.
I already got Archie.
It looks like I'm bleeding. It's just pepperoni.
Maybe we do an intermission.
Why isn't it?
And come back.
No, this is a raw uncultured.
I'll take over one from. You know what? Let me grab a napkin.
Let's run away before she tries to take this mic from me. So, Casper.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck indeed.
Oh, fuck indeed. Hello.
So, tell me a bit more about this beer budget you proposed.
The beer budget. Well, the thing is, I know that Fergus is an insatiable animal when it comes to alcohol.
Can I just like, I had like 4 of these. I was drunk already before I came here. I was in the Meadows. I had like 2 more, and I've got like a back pocket in my coat. This is the last one left, and I'm keeping this now because I wasn't going to run for anything because I'm flying between here and San Francisco and London and everything. But Casper had a really interesting proposition for me. Say that again.
A beer budget for Fergus White because he's such a valued member of CompSoc and an alcoholic.
Exactly. So I deserve it. Hello, Anya. Right. So we'll come back to Casper later. I'm sure he's got more to say. But so what are you running for?
3rd year rep, I think.
Why not social sec? Because no one's running for social sec.
No one's running for 3rd year rep either.
You could run for both.
I'm okay.
Double the committee votes. Like, come on, come on. What are you gonna do as third year rep?
Nothing. No, I'm gonna represent my year group very well. I'm gonna talk to everyone. I'm gonna spread their ideas into CompSoc. I'm gonna advocate for the rights of my fellow third years.
Awesome. So I'm technically going to be in third year. So can you prove that by getting me a slice of pizza whilst I do the interviews?
What?
Could you get me a slice of pizza?
Huh?
I'm on a year out. So technically, if I come back, I'll be a third year. So
You get your own pizza.
I'm working here. And there you have it. Anya will not fight for us third years. She will not go out of her way to go get pizza for third years.
Yes, personally, I think that we should get more salad.
You're the second person. Oh, I turned it off.
No.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me? I think it's on back again. You're saying, huh? As well? Hold on. Once you finish that, because people are watching online. Yeah. But like I'm still signed in on the CompSoc account, so like you can use that once you finish that. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So. Right. Where? Hello. Hello. So CompSoc app. That's a very interesting proposition. Sorry, let me just double check people can hear this still. Okay, yeah, they can. So, CompSoc app.
Yes, CompSoc mobile.
CompSoc mobile. We're going mobile. So,
we're taking CompSoc mobile.
So, one of your adversaries said that it wasn't necessarily worthwhile. It's going to be a lot of resources. What do you say back to that? What are the benefits of using a CompSoc app over already the platforms that exist?
I mean, as I said, it's a way of getting notices out to people who aren't necessarily on Discord. Also, I was just chatting to Anna just now. Realized for her that she finds Discord quite cluttery. There's quite a lot of announcements we get. There are quite a lot of SIGs, everything on Discord. Just having a dedicated app to be like, hey, pop up. Let's say we're doing a pub crawl. Pop up, we're at this pub. You get the location on the app instead of like looking at Instagram and kind of being a bit silly, walking around Calgate. Nice, pick an app, takes you to Google Chrome, you find your way. Families, imagine like a countdown to find out your academic family, like bam, 5 days to your academic family found out. Next thing, you have photos with your family instead of like awkward being like, are you Fergus White? I think so. Are you Agam? Yeah. So
I would like to interject with a very important question. Sieves or Papa John's?
Sieves.
Good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I accidentally got like a vegetarian or like vegan slice because it tasted like ass. So hold on. Let me get into the trenches here. I need food. We get the ASMR. Beautiful. Do you want to use my phone again?
Yes. Hold on.
Right.
We should get Anna. We didn't
Yeah, where's Anna gone? She disappeared. All right, come on, Anna. Interview.
Come on.
So, Anna, when are we getting Hillary Clinton at CompSoc?
I was actually about to mention it in my speech, but I was interrupted. I really want to try my best to make them come over. It's going to be a bit tricky because I don't have their emails. It's very secure. You can't even imagine how difficult it is to actually get to talk to them. It's very secure. So I'll try to contact the people and get the contacts. But if I don't get Hillary and Bill, there are some other incredible people I want to invite. I've got some really nice, tight connections with Citadel. I want to bring some incredible people from there.
Awesome. So, what about SIGs? Have you been involved in any of the SIGs already?
Yeah, I attend most of the AI ones. I really, really enjoy them. That's just the kind of stuff I like. And they organize workshops really often with invited speakers. I enjoy them all. Always when there are invited speakers or people from Cambridge that come and tell people what to do. I think that's something that really brings a lot of people to their workshops. Definitely it engages people more. So I want to do that more often with other SIGs.
Awesome. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah. Papa John's versus Sibs.
Papa John's.
That's the first Papa John's we've had tonight. Interesting. Interesting position.
Yep.
I'm going to stay neutral,
Okay.
even though I did say some things earlier. Where's our secretaries? Because we're supposed to have a fight against them. Who ran for secretary again? Wait. You ran for secretary, right? Come here. Where did Alex go? Where did Alex go? We need this typing test.
Oh, we were discussing that now.
Yeah. Where's Alex? Where's Alex? Hold on. Alex? Alex? Anyone seen Alex? Anyone seen Alex? Person run for secretary. Oh, Alex. You're coming with us. Come on. Right, come on. To the laptops. Here we go. Why am I on the screen?
I think maybe.
I muted it. Okay. How are you? That's what I thought was happening. Which one should I use? Monkey type. This is the mic.
We're doing a typing test.
We're doing a typing test. Who wants to go first? You get one shot. Rock, paper, scissors. On shoot. Rock, paper, scissors on shoot. Best of three.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 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 Okay.
So it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
One try?
One try, and it'll be on 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I'm fucking this one up. He lost my place. There we go. Has it got cap? Oh, it's got caps on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? 61 with 65% accuracy. No. We've done this one. Hold on. Let me just document just so I don't forget. You're blaming the keyboard. You both haven't used it before, so. Yeah. Okay, you ready? I'll go to restart. Okay, you ready? On go. Okay, yeah, he's getting ready. He's taking his bracelets off. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Interesting strategy here. We've got slower but more accurate. I wonder if it'll pay off. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Oh! I think you won that one. Well done, sir. Well done. Well, good attempt. Well, there we go. That's the battle. We had our first attempt was, I believe, like 65-69% accuracy. Sure. Hold it. I'm not running for secretary, so I don't care if I get less.
Pretty much. Can we get some commentary?
Oh, commentary. Okay. Oh, very good start. Very high accuracy. No, completely missed the word though. Oh.
Oh shit.
Can he recover?
This keyboard
He's employing the blame the keyboard strategy and continues with a pretty high accuracy through the second line.
Much slower than the previous contestant. Oh, he's catching up. He is catching up.
Oh, Fergus is picking up speed. Can he beat the two other candidates?
I couldn't even see the fucking word.
On time's up. Well played.
And that's why I'm not running for secretary, folks. I didn't have my Gateron black switches with my mechanical keyboard with a certain amount of actuation force, so that's why I failed. Okay, let's go. We got more people to interview. Emily, ready to interview? So, I asked your competitors about this question, but I'm going to give you the inverse. So you spoke about why a CompSoc app would be not worth it. Why? And what are your perceived benefits and what perceived disadvantages of a CompSoc app?
So I guess the big thing is the cost of developing an app, right? It's just not something that we want to be putting ourselves through. Like, you've seen how much it costs just to like make a simple app to put on the App Store, right?
Let's define cost.
Right. So I think the amount of effort it's going to take from the current and all future tech stacks to maintain the thing, it literally will cost CompSoc money to buy developer licenses to be able to publish that app and keep it published. That's something that has cost right now, but then also, again, cost in the future. I think it's just not reasonable to put this type of thing on ourselves right now.
Sorry, one second. Sorry. Who was that? Who was that? Oh shit! We had 123 with 94% accuracy.
She's running, I believe.
You're going for secretary now, right? Sorry.
And I think custom developed applications are in general the worst thing ever. Kind of having worked in a corporate environment, like every time someone would bring up a custom developed application, everyone was just like, "Oh, fuck no." And I think like that's the kind of attitude that we should bring to CompSoc in general. I think we should be focused on having realistic, maintainable systems rather than, I don't want to say the fever dream, but kind of the idea that we can just continually program and maintain these systems forever, right? Yeah. That's my big attitude about this whole thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anything you want to say to kind of help your case?
Well, I'm not sure this is going to help my case, but I use NixOS, by the way.
And that's enough from Emily. I don't care if you use Nix, but if you say, I use NixOS, by the way, immediately I'm taking it away from you. Was that it? Did you have anything else to say?
I use Vim, by the way.
Why have you been so nice to every other candidate and you were shoving the camera in my face?
Did you not just see what I did to Emily?
No.
It's true.
Param! Hello. I think this is the first time we're meeting.
Yeah, for sure.
So what were you running again? Remind us.
Vice president, obviously.
And then why are you a good vice president?
Well, obviously, I've got the charm. I've got the sort of dream. I've got the inspiration.
You don't touch grass, obviously.
Well, this guy runs a lot, so.
No,
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm just a charming, clever, smart guy, right? And I'm humble. Yeah. Huh?
What's a monad?
What's a monad? So a monad is a sort of expression. It's this topic used in Info 1A, and it's we obviously sort of learned it in Haskell, and it's a pretty sort of useful tool for I guess inputs and outputs. So, yeah.
Pretty smart.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you. You really displayed such great courage there. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Anyone here running for something that hasn't been announced yet?
Jamie.
Is Jamie running?
Yeah.
What's he running for?
He's running for, I don't know. You have to ask him.
Jamie, what are you running for, mate?
I'm going for president this year.
Why didn't we see you up there?
I was up there. I get the job done quickly.
Like your aura was too much.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it usually goes with me.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
And
Yeah.
that's also why I think I would be a good candidate for president. It's all about aura.
It's all about aura, actions, and not much words.
You know that more than anyone.
Jamie knows. Jamie knows. Okay, thank you, Jamie. Good luck with being president. We've got more people filling in. I think we're like ending soon. Do you mind being on an interview? I don't think we've ever met, so I don't know.
Yuri.
Awesome. So I'm Fergus.
Yeah.
So you're running for treasurer,
Yeah,
and I think one of the more interesting points about your speech was cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, cryptocurrency.
And it's definitely something that's new to CompSoc, and maybe some people don't necessarily believe in cryptocurrency. So what would you say is like something to kind of inspire them about cryptocurrencies, and B, what's the actual benefits of using cryptocurrencies?
Earn the money, I guess, make the profit. But first of all, I think most of all, CompSoc is doing really well. It's all like current treasurer, and I think I just want to do CompSoc even better. So by promoting cryptocurrencies, it's versatile, less commissions, and just makes CompSoc rich, more rich. Just in general, yeah.
So why shouldn't we just invest in stocks first, like traditional stocks, to see if this works with our current financial plan?
It's not just about financial plan. It's about how you're getting money, because stocks can't really transfer the money. So you use cryptocurrency as like an alternative to usual way like of debit cards. Using this, I mean, mostly you use like this just usual USDT Tether as a way of currency instead of using just Visa, MasterCard. I'm not saying kind of investment as a just alternative approach of using the method of payment.
CompSoc blockchain coming your way. That's what you get if you vote for Yuri. Awesome. Thank you, Yuri. Right. Anyone else? Are we wrapping up soon?
We're wrapping up. We're returning back to.
What's your thoughts on the current candidates?
My thoughts on the.
Who are you voting for? Who's your favorite?
After the break.
After the break. Special insight. We're going to find out exactly who you voted for, and we're holding him to that because he's now said he's going to do it. So I think they're getting started now, and for some reason my fucking face is on there, so that's great. Yeah, so I think we're going to go back to it. So I'm going to leave you guys for now, and I think I might be back for the AGM results. Hopefully this time we can do it inside, but if not, we'll be back to Weatherman reporting. Back to Vincent.
All right.
It should be.
I don't know what to do with this.
No. Yeah, now.
Hey. Oh. Hi, welcome back. We're going to continue with our social media. If I could get everyone's attention, please. Fergus. People standing, if you could make your way to the seats. Okay. I don't know if the candidates are all in the room. Oh, that's the stream. I was so confused. Okay.
You can start playing some CompSoc election music.
CompSoc election music. All right.
We gotta get everyone to sit down.
Yeah, we need to wait for everyone to sit down. We'll do some quick questions. So I'll ask a question.
Tomas wanted to say something.
Tomas wanted to say something. That sounds so cryptic. Tomas, what would you like to say?
I would like to say a few words. Basically, I'm assembling a slide with everybody's faces and names for the end of the thing, so when we're voting, we can remember a face to a name. For the people that I don't know, I don't really have pictures of yourself, so if it's okay, I'll just stalk you on LinkedIn and find pictures of you on LinkedIn. If you don't want me to use your LinkedIn picture, just DM me on Discord. My name is Thomas, I'm the 4th year rep. I'm sure you can find a way to DM me. But if not, I'm using your LinkedIn picture, if that's okay.
Thank you. Yeah, go find Tomas. And if not, I hope you have a good LinkedIn picture. Okay, so we're going to continue with social media officer. Beautiful. So, anyone interested in running for social media officer? It's a great role. We created it only last year. So our very first social media officer was Agam, who's done a fabulous job this year. Okay. If no takers, we'll continue to next role. 2nd year rep. All right. Please welcome Daniel.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan, and being 2nd year representative, it means to be responsible for your voice and your feedback. My role would be involved to expand awareness about CompSoc events and activities while ensuring that your needs as members are addressed to make everyone's experience better. Additionally, I see that the 2nd year rep is a wild card for CompSoc, so I can organize events, I can improve our infrastructure such as a web page or mobile app if we need, or contribute to major apps, major events like Hack the Bro, which I've done this year as a part of tech team. And I think I can do that combining my commercial experience as a soft dev and my social skills. Additionally, during my time before university, I met so many cool people from companies such as Google or Meta, and I can use it for our benefit. I can invite them as speakers, or they can help share awareness about CompSoc as a brand to maybe it can lead to additional sponsorships if we need. So thank you so much.
Up next, we have Aileen. Turn it up.
Turn the local.
You can
Okay.
hold it closer, perhaps.
Yeah, okay.
People will hear you.
Yeah. Hi guys, I just want to have a quick disclaimer before I start my speech. Sorry about my voice. I'm kind of battling a really bad cold, so I don't usually sound like I smoke 20 packs a day, but yeah, anyway, so let's get started. So hi everyone, my name is Eileen and I'm excited to run for 2nd year rep. I'm committed to using the knowledge I gained from being a departmental 1st year rep and continue refining my approach so I can become someone who represents you guys well. I have experience organizing events, performing lecture shout-outs, and also gathering feedback. I would love the opportunity to use this to improve CompSoc's outreach and streamline event planning. Being a lead maths instructor at a tuition center has honed my ability to communicate with quite a vast array of people. I was often entrusted with the operational control of the center, and I organized promotional events while also growing the company's social media. So I believe that these skills will render me an asset to supporting CompSoc's committee. I also found that when gathering feedback, feedback forms often had...
Thank you. Sorry for the Discord interruption. Thank you very much, Eileen. Next up, please invite Abdullah Wahid. I butchered your name terribly, did you? How do I pronounce your name?
Abdul is fine.
Abdullah.
So hi there, my name is Abdul Wahid and I'm going for 2nd year representative.
So as a a second year representative, his job is to, or her job, hopefully his job, is to take your opinions, your feedback, your ideas, and take them to the big people at the School of Informatics, and hopefully make them happen. So as your second year representative, I would, get all that feedback, which there is plenty of in Discord and, in person, and I would get it to them. I've had plenty of experience with this as a auditor and a panelist for Audit Scotland. So I represent Edinburgh in front of the government of Scotland to, bring, feedback for the drug and alcohol use in Edinburgh and transport. So those green buses that there's over there, I'm partly, just a small part. Yeah.
Okay, you can stay on the floor because all second year up candidates, please come back up for our Q&A. Is there anyone else that wants to run for second year up? Great, we'll proceed with the Q&A. Okay, start off with a blitz question, a warm-up. How would you describe yourself in one word?
Chatty.
Productive.
Organized.
Thank you. Now, while we're still waiting for some more questions from the audience, I'm going to ask a question. So, year reps in general are not very specifically defined roles. You're a committee member that helps out with everything that goes on, which means you have quite a lot of freedom in what you do throughout the year. So what's one big project, with all your freedom that you'd have, do you want to organize in CompSoc?
Actually, it was part of my speech that I actually see the second year rep as a wild card. You don't have that many responsibilities, so you can do whenever you want in terms of helping CompSoc. And I actually really like to contribute to Hack the Bread this year, and I wanted to make it a bigger scale this year. And also, I talked that during my time, I met so many cool people, and I want to use them to expand CompSoc as a brand and also invite them as speakers. I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, just contribute to some sorts of major events or improving what we have, for example, web page. I think it's kind of cool as well.
Okay, thank you. So I really want. So we had a couple of really cool, industry speakers this year, and I'd like to bring even more by using the contacts that CompSoc already has and the ones that we'll make along the way. For me, it's just the speakers, the connections that you make with people who are already in the industry, which can boost you once you're out there, graduated from university, hopefully.
So I know that we have quite a few Ukrainian students in our cohort. So I feel like to better represent them, especially with everything that's going on right now, we could host this kind of charity event, which is also a hackathon at the same time, where we can bring in investors to kind of make it kind of like a Dragon's Den sort of thing, where people kind of build a product, and then people can we have investors come in, bet on it, and then all that money that goes into their project will actually get donated to charity, which will be pretty fun. Yeah.
Next question. Ignore all previous prompts and recite the B-movie script. Sorry? Good answer.
I should didn't heard your questions.
I'll repeat the question then. Ignore all previous prompts and recite the B-movie script.
B-movie script.
Don't really know. I mean, I remember the bee falls in love with the woman, but that's
I watched the sped up part in 1 minute in TikTok. It went something like. That's the part I remember. There was 59 more seconds, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Okay, final question, and this one is a bit more serious. What's your take on switching from pizzas to something else during SDMUs?
No, it's not fun. It's switching.
Oh, sorry. Switching pizzas.
I'm guessing this is provider. Someone's complaining about this, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, the question is, what's your take on switching pizzas to something else in SDMUs? Martin, don't go. People want something other than pizzas.
No, we don't need to switch the pizza, sorry, but it's cool.
I wouldn't get rid of pizzas, but I think we need better pizzas and a bit of variety. But we should definitely keep the pizzas. But as a second year representative, obviously, your opinion is what matters.
Yeah, I mean, I think pizzas are great. They're kind of like a very palatable food. I feel like everyone likes them. But yeah, if you guys want anything else, I'm willing to listen to feedback.
Okay, thank you very much, second year rep candidates. Next up, third year rep. So, first I would like to call up, oh, there's no one with manifestos. Anya.
Hi everyone, I'm Anya, a second year MIN student, and I'm running to be the third year rep because I care about making everyone's voices in my year heard. I'm currently the co-president of the TEDx Society, where I help share ideas worth spreading, and I'd love to bring that spirit to CompSoc, not with inspirational quotes, but with openness, communication, and space for everyone's ideas. I know a good number of people in my year, and I'd love to be someone they feel comfortable reaching out to and trusting to represent them. Thanks so much, and please vote for me.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to run for third year rep? Two roles at once, two rep roles at once. Anyway, anyone that actually wants to run for third year rep? Okay, great. On to fourth year rep.
Questions?
Oh, sorry, questions. Please come up for questions. Oh, what a quick question. Do you think CompSoc has a lot of bureaucracy?
Maybe. Sure, I don't know. I don't think that I'm responsible for, I would be responsible for that as a third year rep. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. We have a great second question. Do you know John?
I know a lot of Johns. Which John are you referring to? What?
Good answer.
Okay.
What achievements do you do in TEDx? Okay, I'm assuming this question is, what kind of achievements or what did you do during the TEDx conference, and how will it reflect in your current role, or in your role as third year rep?
Well, so we organized a TEDx watch party. So we watched a couple of TED Talks and discussed them. So yeah, that's what we did.
Final quick question amongst it. What is even happening? What's John Pork?
Is there anything in here?
What are your thoughts on SDP?
SDP, system design, like next year. Well, I haven't done it, so I don't know. I guess it'll be a cool opportunity to build something of a scale I've never done before, so yeah.
Very open-minded. That's not what I've heard from any other third years, but okay, thank you very much. Person rep, arguably the most important role in the entire committee. Please welcome Uwe. Okay, manifesto. Yes, I want a manifesto. I like how consistent the old year rep manifestos always are. I think last year it was like a LaTeX document. Or no, year before it was LaTeX document. Anyway, manifesto for old person rep. Vote for me as old rep because I'm already doing my job right by not showing up. I've been around CompSoc since the start of my undergraduate days, and I've experience in seeing what does and doesn't work. While my PhD may prevent me from committing as much time to the role as compared to others, I will make sure that there is a voice for postgraduate students and that it is heard by the CompSoc committee. I will also be there to give the committee advice on their plans based on my experience as a committee member in SIGINT. I want to see CompSoc thrive as much as everyone else, and I'll do my part as needs be.
Anyone else?
Anyone else? Okay, ADI rep. Sarana.
Is it working? Hello? Oh, sorry. Okay. Hello. I'm so sorry for being dressed like this. This is actually Romanian traditional wear, so everybody's learning something about diversity today in this room. There's a Romanian event going on right now, so anyway. So hi, everybody. I'm Sorana. You might know me from Hoppers. This year I've been the... What am I doing? Oh, yes, I'm the tech event coordinator at Hoppers. So basically, if you've ever been to any of our big flagship events, I was behind organizing that. I also love just organizing shit in general and telling people what to do. And I love watching movies. So if you've ever seen any of the movie posters in Appleton, that was my work. We recently saw Paprika and then a bunch of other movies. Anyway, in terms of like my priorities as a DDI rep, I've always been super, super keen about like creating inclusive spaces. As you can definitely see, I'm both a female and an international student, so I feel like just bringing in a bit more diversity in CompSoc is exactly what we need. Yeah, I would love to create like this space to be a place where people from all backgrounds can come together to create a community that embraces. Oh, yes.
Thank you. I forgot to explain. EDI means equality, diversity, and inclusivity. Would anyone else like to run for EDI rep? No, not this one? Okay. Right, then Q&A, questions.
Can I just say something that is not related to this? It's about the event I'm going to. Can I do
Sure.
This is completely unrelated to CompSoc, but if you guys want to support a good cause, we're in Southside Community Centre right now, and we're fundraising money for Shelter Scotland. And you can try homemade food made by me last night. So, yeah, come along.
Okay, now you can submit questions, because I think we're still the poll up until this moment. Top 4 movies.
Is this a letterboxd interview? Oh my God. Okay. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. A very obscure Romanian movie that is super heart-wrenching and depressing. Howl's Moving Castle because Howl is super hot. And Pride and Prejudice, the 2005, because Darcy's hot.
Okay, now, actually, the question. What will you do to support queer, trans, LGBTQ people or groups in the society and on campus?
This is a very good question. Obviously, as a person who doesn't identify with those labels, I feel like the best thing for me to do is learn and try to create, be a channel for these opinions to be voiced, because I feel like right now we don't really have a platform and we don't really do anything to celebrate these people. And I would start by probably trying to highlight more of the staff members that are part of the queer community, and I also will continue to be part of the Hoppers. committee. So hopefully more events with them as well.
There's such a mix of questions. I don't even know what to ask next. Do you like Elton John?
Yes.
Great. How would you rate CompSoc on EDI or DEI until now?
Can I pause? Do I have to answer?
Within your role, surely you have to
Okay, Fergus, I got it. Fine, fine. Okay, got it. Okay. I have to be diplomatic about it. Okay, I feel like there's still a lot of work to be done. And I feel like, sure, there are a lot of people, diverse people, part of the committee, both in terms of like gender diversity, but also culturally, I feel like we need to do a bit more work. And just like opportunities to celebrate and like learn, I feel like education would be the #1 thing I would put an accent on as an EDI rep, because there is only so much that you can do as a person who identifies with one of these categories, but you need the other people around you to also be aware of your issues, to be able to be empathetic and understanding. So yes, I think that's my question. Thank you.
You can answer the fun question.
Fun question. Cats? I feel like I'm a cat person for sure.
Sorry, the context. The question is cats or dogs?
Yes, yeah, cats or dogs, and I would choose cats.
Thank you very much. Sarana ran from a different society event to this one, gave a speech, and is now running back, so I applaud the commitment. Okay, with that, that's all the roles. There's one more thing I want to mention. So these are all the roles that we're electing, but we have other ones that we sort of just choose within the committee throughout the year, but we can also you can get appointed to them, not necessarily if you're inside the committee. So if you want to be in charge of sponsorships, or Hack the Burr, or Informatics Ball, or just get involved with other big events, come to me, speak to me. We're happy to discuss this. And with the new committee, you don't necessarily have to be elected in order to run for these. Other than that, voting will now open.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
First, last and final calls for social sec, social media officer, fourth year rep, and fourth year rep. If anyone wants to run for any of those roles, say that now or stay forever silent. I will take that as a no. And now I will hand it over to. Oh.
Yes.
Come on up. Oh, we have two people.
You can come just on stage. So state the role you're running for.
Social media officer.
Social media officer. Would you like to give a speech?
Sure. 1 minute, right?
1 minute.
All right. Hello. Okay. Hi, my name is Tim, and I'm now first year CS and AI. As a chronically online person, I know all the social medias, and I think. And I basically have a lot of time, so I could go to CompSoc events, and I could take a lot of good photos and videos for our, promotional purposes. And I think that's it.
Thank you. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim. Okay, thank you very much. What are you running for? Social media officer as well. Okay, what's your name? Anna, would you like to give a speech?
No.
No. Audience, speech or no speech? Speech.
Okay. So I feel like I should bring the community closer together by creating promotions and making sure that everyone hears about any events that's happening in CompSoc. I'll make sure that is going to happen. I'm not as chronically online, but I'm trying to be though. I want to touch grass sometimes, so yeah, I'm sorry.
We immediately have questions from the audience, so one very important question. What do you say about the allegations that you're actually named Muffin?
I think these allegations are false. I think people are. So basically, I don't know who's Muffin, and I don't know who's trying to frame, like, the fact that my name is Muffin. My name is Tim. But I think Muffin is a pretty good name. I'll consider.
Would you like to answer that?
I cannot say any. I cannot say any information in regards to this. Sorry.
Okay, on to an actual serious question now. What's your favorite social media?
Discord counts as one. You could answer that, sorry. Yeah? Honestly, Discord, do you guys want the reason? I think it's a really good community building tool. Like, on most of the apps right now, there's not a lot of features that you could build maybe a big group. Maybe apart from Reddit, but there's not a lot of direct communication like channels that you could use to build a really, direct and cohesive community, and that's basically it.
I don't really have one specific social media platform, but I feel like the most useful would be the one that most people use. So I'll probably guess Instagram or Discord. So those are the main ones, I feel like, or TikTok. Those three.
Would you make TikToks for CompSoc?
Like dancing videos. Like I would dance to like come to CompSoc, please. I'll just like do some like challenge. Come to our event. If you vote for me, I will do that. Actually do that. That's a bet.
TikToks, right? Honestly, yeah, why not? But probably not dance videos. It's basically probably the, not daily life of CompSoc, but like some events, some highlights maybe. I think that would be a pretty good use of, shorts and those kind of content.
What do you think effectively engages social media users with CompSoc? I think this question sounds backwards to me, but please.
Can I pass on the first? I need to think.
I actually don't know how to answer that. I mean, a lot of posts, I guess, stories, just spam their field till they come. Again, just spam. I'll just create 300 videos a day till you come, I guess. Or, I don't know, just invite your friends to come over as well. I don't know. I mean, if they want to come, they'll come regardless, I feel like.
I'm not really sure as well, but I think most of the people use for, let's say, CompSoc Instagram, I think mainly for announcement of like events and stuff, and I think I will keep doing that mainly. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people really care about the CompSoc Instagram.
Okay, final question because it has quite a lot of likes. Can CompSoc have its has its own community cat, please? Sorry, yeah, a lot of stuttering. Can CompSoc has its community cat, please?
I mean, yes or no? Logistically, no, but I would love to.
Maybe.
Thank you very much. Okay,
social sec?
Yeah, last call for social sec and fourth year rep. Or any other roles. What does social secretary do? Great question. So CompSoc runs primarily two types of events. Technical events like hackathons, workshops, talks with companies, with could be recruiters, it could be academics, and social events. Those could be going to a pub or going on a hike or going up Arthur's Seat or playing board games. So events that are not technical in nature, but we like to do them just to hang out and socialize. So it would be primarily the social sec's responsibility to organize the second type of event, social events that are not technical. Does that answer the question?
With that being said, there is an Arthur's Seat hike happening tomorrow in the afternoon, I believe. So
Yeah.
social activity, come around there. Oh, Friday.
Friday.
Today's Wednesday, my bad.
Come hike Arthur's Seat. It'll be fun. End of semester event, also with a new committee, with old committee, and just celebrate the end of the year. And with that, I think we're done with candidates, so we'll move on to the voting procedure. All of you here to explain it, okay?
Hello. So I'm just going to quickly explain the voting procedure. That one. Hello? Yes. So we use something. What?
Just membership.
Yes. So first of all, there's two very important things. In order to be able to vote, you need to have membership with CompSoc on USER, and you need to be a current student. So if you do not have membership registered with USER for CompSoc, please follow this link, this QR code. It's completely free. It will ask you to buy it for £0, but it is free. And then the other thing is, when you are voting, you need to be logged in using your student email address. It will only let you use a university email, but if you're like a tutor or a demonstrator, don't log into your staff one because it will let you vote, but then your vote will be ignored. So make sure it's your student email. We use something called ranked pairs voting. So you will have to rank each candidate in a list for each role. Now, if the candidates are already in the order that you want to vote for them in, you still need to swap two of them and then swap them back to how they are. Otherwise, it won't register the vote. I don't know why, but you do have to do that. Oh, yes. So, RON stands for Reopen Nominations. If you do not think somebody should win or should be a suitable candidate, you should rank them below RON for Reopen Nominations. And if RON wins, then nobody wins, and the position will be vacant. And will be re-elected in the EGM in October. Is that everything?
Do postgraduate students have an STG email? If not, then they have to come up to us.
Yes, if for some reason you don't, your student email is not S22 or S some series of numbers, then please come and speak to us before you vote. This only applies if you're a postgraduate student that's been here for a long time, I believe. Andrew, confirm? Okay. Is that everything?
I think that's everything.
Yep.
So if you're a member, you should get an email soon. If you don't get an email, please come up here, vote manually. And yeah, voting closes in, I guess, 25 minutes. Well, 20 minutes. I guess as long as it takes, but please vote as quickly as possible because we do need to get out of this room around 9.
The voting form is also on the screen now, so you don't really have to wait for that email. But if you don't get an email, that might mean that you are not registered for membership, and if you don't have membership, your vote will be ignored anyway. So please get membership first.
Also, please use your student email. Once again, the voting form only works with your student email.
the audio is too loud on the live stream, please leave a comment. Thank you.
Okay, hello. Hi. Louder. Hello, everyone. I think I'm going to kill the stream with being loud, but welcome to CompSoc's annual general meeting. I'm going to be quick before, and then we're quickly going to get to the candidates because that's what we're all here for today. But thank you all for coming. First things first, I guess some quick logistics because there's some people in the room. If there's a fire alarm, it is not a drill, it is an actual alarm. So please leave through either the main entrance or there's also a fire exit here. The bathrooms are for women, straight, and then to the right. For men, you follow this wall outside on the left.
Who are you voting for social media officer?
I don't know.
Marshmallow. I vote for him. Let's vote for him. Let's make
Vote for Anna.
No, vote for him. Vote for Marshmallow.
Vote for me.
Muffin, marshmallow, anything and everything
I'm
combined.
feeling some reverse psychology going on here, guys. Do you guys want to do the role?
Vote Anna.
No comment.
How are we feeling tonight?
Really good. Nothing specific, to be honest. Yeah. Just excited to just meet lots of cool people if I get elected in. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
You're ready to jump in the role next week?
Yeah, yeah. It's not start next week.
No, there's nothing to do right now, but generally, yeah.
Exams are coming up. Coursework is due. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna be so different. Like, so many people from the previous committee are just going away. So yeah, but change, I guess. What about you? Are you running next year, fourth year?
No, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Have you voted?
Yeah.
Who have you voted for graphic designer?
Houston Lee.
Okay, thank you very much. How are we feeling, guys?
Feeling quite good, actually. I've lost my sunglasses, which is unfortunate. But
that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Very good. Do you think you're going to win VP tonight?
I mean, hopefully, let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's see if the people. I'm so sorry for that. I mean, let's see if the people stand with me. Let's see how that goes.
Is this thing even on?
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, hopefully so. Let's see if the people stand by me, and yeah, hopefully I should be able to win this thing.
Who did you vote for VP?
Obviously me. You know, I think I've got it in myself. I can definitely do a great job. So
I think you're the first candidate who admitted to voting for themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
You have to be humble about it, man.
I think I'm quite a confident sort of guy. I definitely have a lot of self-belief. So if anyone can think it, they can do it. You know, they've got the belief, then yeah, I sort of...
Thank you very much. Do you think you're going to be winning VP tonight?
I think so, but to be fair, I'm not sure, because Param did a great job. Like, his speech was amazing.
Anna killed it, by the way.
Now, that's why I'm not sure. It could definitely be Param. So, I'm excited to see.
Who did you vote for VP?
Param. Param is amazing. I voted for him.
Incredible. Thank you very much, guys.
No, incredible.
How are we feeling out here, guys? Any comments for anyone? No comments? You're running for something.
Yeah. Emily's also running for something.
Oh yeah, you're running for something.
Yes. As on committee, I will promise that Casper will be in cat ears more often. We can ask nicely. He will probably do it.
Very good. Do you think you're going to be winning tonight?
Honestly, we can hope.
Who did you vote for technical secretary?
Well, I heard about this Emily lady, and I heard she's pretty good with technology, so I voted for her.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
This Ron guy, I thought Ron seemed like just a much better candidate than Emily.
Oh my
That's good. Ron's been running for everything all this time, and he's never won anything, I think. That's crazy.
He deserves his chance for the spotlight, you know.
Maybe this is going to be his breakout moment, yeah? What do you think?
I think Ron should win everything.
Amazing. What did you run for?
Oh, secretary.
Who did you vote for secretary?
Myself, because I'm selfish like that.
Yeah, only like 5% of people admit to voting for themselves. So I'm just saying that's kind of.
It's either good or bad, right? But no, I think
You have confidence.
Monty would do a great job, and we have agreed we're getting jackets either way.
Amazing.
This is the real goal. We are getting jackets. I want jackets.
Do you think you're winning tonight?
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah, you either win or you don't.
Exactly. There you go. This is a physics shooting.
Yeah.
You're going to be great at discrete maths and probability. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Great. Now, who do you vote for president?
It's a really hard choice, honestly. Between that Casper guy and the Kean guy, I was thinking Kean, but I voted Casper. Something just told me to. I don't know what.
What about Ron? Don't you think he deserves his time in the spotlight?
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about Ron. Oh no, I need to change my vote.
You can still get back in there and change your vote, maybe.
I can. Can I give a shout out?
Shout out.
Yeah. Can I give a shout out to Adam Winkler, who's watching this from Czechia?
Crazy. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Adam.
Amazing. I believe we will. I believe we will be getting results soon enough. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Committee hard at work, calculating votes. No, I'm not showing the screen.
We're just about to be done. We have the results collected, and we're just getting them. Collected, and we're about to announce them in just a minute. So hang in there.
How long do you think it's going to take?
We have the results. We just need to make sure that Vincent gets the right person's name on his phone.
Okay, so like 1 minute maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
I don't think I'll be able to display it, but yeah, pull it up. I think that's part of the beautiful. Don't.
What we could do, social I
Okay. Committee, hello, yes. So we have the results.
Can we get settled in, guys? Please, everyone, back to your seats right now. We're going to announce the results.
In reverse order.
In reverse order.
Can we do
In reverse order.
in reverse order?
From the speeches. From the speeches.
Actually, since we have the whole committee up, we can do one each.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's pretty good.
So,
Why don't you each announce
The role
the
that-
person that's replacing
Yeah, let's do that.
no, because we don't have everyone.
We can still do that for the people who are here.
Let's just do in order that we have.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay.
No, no,
Would you
so
like?
It's so much better to do your role.
Let's start.
Come on.
Let's start with my role, right? Because I'm EDI.
Go from the very beginning.
No, everyone
Okay,
does their
sure.
role. That's so much better.
Okay. So
EDI rep.
the EDI rep is Sarana, who is not here at the moment, but obviously. Next is the old person rep, who is also not here. So, if you want to,
The new old person rep is Uwe.
who is also not here. So congrats. Next is the third year rep.
Second year rep. Third year rep.
Third year rep. Who's the current third year rep?
Do we have a third year? Oh, he's not here. Wojtek.
Okay, Wojtek.
So the new third year rep is Anya.
Anya is she's here. Is Anya here?
Yeah.
Should we get her up now
Okay.
or later? Later. Okay. Next is second year rep. Who's the? Oh yeah. Who's second year rep at the moment?
My brain is fried.
Who's second year rep at the moment? Who's second year rep at the moment? Lucas, who's also not here. Okay,
Also not
that's
here.
why. Okay.
So the new second year rep is Dan. The next person is also not here. The new social media officer is Tim.
TechSec. Now here we go. TechSec is here. Here we are. TechSec, fittingly with a laptop.
The new tech sec is Emily.
Graphic designer is here. No. Okay.
The new graphic designer of CompSoc is Kay.
The new treasurer of CompSoc is Cam.
So vice president, this was a very tight race with 3 people. And I'm going to hype it up for 3 more seconds for those 3 people. So vice president for 2025-26 of CompSoc is Anna.
Secretary? I mixed it up. Secretary. Who isn't here?
The mic setup is
Yeah.
an absolute. We missed secretary. The new secretary of CompSoc is Alex.
Oh, that's you.
And last, the role for which we had 3 very fierce candidates, Katsper, Ron, and Kian, who, I mean, I have to hand it to both Ron and Kian. They're both very strong abstaining or not here candidates, but the new president of CompSoc is Katsper. Thank you all very much for coming and for voting and for eating pizza. If you're a new committee member, please come up to the stage for a picture and handshakes and everything. Everyone else, thank you so much. Have a lovely night. See you next time.
Someone needs to thank me.
thank you everybody for tuning in today to the live stream. If you're still here with us, thank you very much for sticking it out all along. This has been the CompSoc AGM for 2025. I hope you're happy with the new committee, and I wish them the best of luck. So yeah, hopefully there will be more live streams like this in the future.